In this video, we'll be using Blue Devil Shave Co. Lemonwood, and we'll be comparing the Blackbird in stainless to the Blackbird in titanium. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. We have a good one for you today. But of course, I think we have a good one every day. I hope you'll come back every day. Anyway, for today's shaving soap, for the first time ever, we are using Blue Devil Shave Co. Shaving soap. This is out of Australia, the land down under, as they say, and this is Lemonwood. I got this at the razor company. It's pricey, but I think you have to factor some of that shipping cost into the price. $24.87 for 4.4 ounces, or on a cost chart there, that is $5.65 an ounce, which is definitely pricey. The scent on this, Lemonwood, and that's exactly what you get. A sweet lemon with a earthy sort of wood vibe to it. And I find that every time I smell it, I get something a little bit different. Sometimes it's more lemon forward, sometimes I get more of the wood, but you can definitely get that sweet lemon, but the earthy sort of woody vibe tones it down a little bit. It actually smells quite good indeed. I'll put the notes for you right there on the screen. Very interesting scent on this soap. I don't know if I've smelled anything quite like it. It's bright lemon, but with some earthiness. I like it. This is a tallow-based soap. We'll put the ingredients for you right there. And I will say right off the bat, this was easy to generate a really good lather with. So we look forward to using this again today. And this was something that Marion was really high on. And so he really enjoyed it. And I think he said Chris Maiden from Another Cut Above really enjoyed it. So I picked it up from the razor company, and we look forward to giving it a go today. Also today, we have the Blackbird in stainless versus the Blackbird in titanium. These two razors, obviously different materials, but other than that, they're the same. They're two of the best DE shavers out there, in my opinion. Let's give you the tail of the tape, as it were. The Blackland stainless steel Blackbird, $185. The Blackland titanium, $300. Both are listed as 7 out of 10 in aggression. The weight on the stainless version is 103.5 grams or 3.65 ounces. The weight on the titanium is 54.6 grams or 1.92 ounces. Both have 85 millimeter handles, and both are loaded with Persona Lab blades on their first use. We look forward to using these side by side to see if I can tell any difference. I think, honestly, at the end of this shave, both are going to be winners. This one I bought. This one was sent to me for evaluation from Blackland, so we're sort of testing this one out, and I have really enjoyed it so far. We'll talk more about that as we go. Let's go ahead and get into lathering. I'm going to just miss the dome. We have a little under 24 hours growth today, maybe 22 hours or so, because I'm shaving a bit early. We have a nice hydrated bowl of lather there, and the brush for today is the TurnNShave brush with cashmere knot. And there you see the lather, which is very nice. No problems whatsoever lathering this soap. That was a big thumbs up for me. Like I said yesterday, the soaps that are becoming more finicky due to skin food, I'm not going to see a lot of time on my channel because it's just too aggravating for me. I like to have fun and just lather something nicely and not have to worry about, not have to worry about fiddling around with the lather. And this soap, by the way, the consistency on it was a sort of a medium firm, almost like a putty sort of consistency, which I liked. It was not too soft or too goopy. And as you can see there, that hydration just hanging, those sort of peaks just hanging there. That's excellent. See how it's just hanging there? Awesome, but not falling off. Really good hydration in there. I don't know if the sheen comes across. Sometimes I think the camera software kind of takes the glare off the sheen, so you can't see it as well as I would like you to, but you should be able to see here that this is a fine lather, and it was easy to make, so big thumbs on that from the soap perspective. And I put, the first time I use a soap, I always put a little more than I ordinarily would, because I've been burnt in the past on trying new soaps and not using enough, and then I get a bad lather, and then, it's not good. So I used more than I needed, and it yielded more than I needed. So next time I'll know I don't need to use quite as much product. This is not one where you need to use double the amount you would normally use. Okay, let's get started with the titanium Blackbird. Take a few strokes there. That feels outstanding. Let's just take a few strokes here with the stainless. What I'm really trying to do here is feel for what are differences in blade feel. Very interesting. It's hard for me to tell how much difference there is there, if any. It almost felt like I was feeling a little more blade with the titanium, which I know is different from what some people have said. Both have some blade feel. Like I said, they're listed as 7 out of 10 in efficiency or aggression. So these are both razors that, you know, they bring some good efficiency to the table, which I like. Both are very, very smooth shavers. Very nice. That feels great. Well, but the question is going to be, how different do they feel? Or is it just a matter of weight? And people report different things. Obviously, the weight, you know, the titanium razor is quite a bit less weight. And it feels, like I said, it's in weight, it's somewhere between stainless steel and aluminum. And the stainless, of course, is going to be a little on the heavier side. I do enjoy both razors. Very nice indeed. No problem whatsoever. Both very smooth. I think the weight on titanium razors hits the perfect spot. The only problem with titanium razors from my perspective is they cost a lot. But the weight, what you get is you get something that feels substantial because it has some weight, but it's not too much weight. So I really like the feel of titanium razors. I also like stainless, as you know. I'm not quite as hot on aluminum, quite frankly, although I do have a couple of aluminum razors. I prefer stainless or titanium. But honestly, that first pass was really smooth on both sides. It'd be hard to really pick a winner. But in some ways, I think I'm feeling just slightly more blade feel on the titanium side. That could be in my head, so keep that in mind. But that, both sides winners on that first pass. And the soap, by the way, plenty slick enough. Again, it generated a phenomenal lather. It's holding its hydration well. This is a good quality soap. I think you can, if you've been wanting to see this soap and see someone try it, go, okay, is this a decent soap or is it just something that's way overpriced? You know, what you're willing to pay or what you think a good value is really up to you. But I will say, in terms of quality, this is a very good soap in terms of the quality of this lather. It's slick. It was not hard to work with. You can see those peaks hanging there. Look at that. That's good stuff. That is very, very good stuff. And most importantly, it was not difficult to work with. So I'm able to get the soap to have that hydration that's sort of hanging in there, which is exactly what I want. And I do put a little more hydration in my lathers than some now because I just enjoy doing it that way. I don't need as much, perhaps, as I put in here, but I like doing it. I like sort of pushing the envelope on hydration and just see what it will handle. And this soap has fared very well in that regard. And as you can see in the bottom of that bowl, still plenty of product in there. So this is not one of those super soft, goopy soaps that you're going to burn through very, very quickly, as you might some of the other more skin foody soaps on the market. So that's something to consider. I'm definitely liking the way this soap lathers as far as that goes. Okay, pass 2. Let's see if we continue to think the titanium has just a little more blade feel. So let's set that down for just a moment. Let's go over here. It could be just the weight, but I think I feel a little bit more blade on the TI. I'm sure the geometry is very similar, if not identical, but to me, just feeling it, the TI version, I just think I'm getting a little more blade feel. It just, or maybe it's just the weight makes it, maybe the lighter weight of this razor makes it feel, you know, more apparent to me. I'm not sure, but it's still, it's very, very smooth with these Persona blades, the Lab Blues. Very nice. So to answer one of the questions I always seek to answer when I'm sent something for evaluation, which the TI razor is, would I purchase one with my own money? Yes. It is a really, really good shaver. It's expensive, yes. And I know there are many folks who don't think titanium is warranted, like it's overkill for a razor, but it's really up to you. And what do you enjoy? Do you enjoy that? The weight, the way it feels, the way it looks, you know, all that is up to you. Whether you're using a Merkur 34C or a high-end custom straight razor, just use what you enjoy and pay what you want to pay. And don't worry about what anybody else has to say in terms of whether they think it's worth it. The only person that matters when it comes to that is you and your feelings about whether it's worth it. If you spend a good amount of money for a premium razor and it's enjoyable for you and it works well, then it's worth it. And so you have to make those decisions. And let's see, let's get going here with pass number 3. And I have definitely been impressed with the soap. I like the scent. This is definitely a keeper soap for me. It is pricey. There is no way around it. But again, I would say that some of that price is by virtue of that expensive shipping coming from Australia. Let's see if I can get some lather on the end of the knot there. Good stuff though. I would say yes. I am pleased. Let's see if I can get that off the bottom there. From the perspective of a first run with the soap, I would say no problems. No problems at all. Big thumbs up. I like the way it smells. There might be a little, I don't know if there's menthol or something in here. I'm getting the sensation of a slight cooling. I don't know if there's anything cooling in here. It's just in my head. Or maybe it's just because I got this water in the lather and it just feels cool on my face, but it feels nice overall. I think it feels awesome. Wow, that is good stuff. So I would have to agree with Marion in that this is definitely I would say, from the perspective of the lather and from the perspective of the scent and the label and the tub, thumbs up for me on this one. And I did buy 2 others, so I look forward to using those as well. And again, I got them from the razor company. And I want to mention that gentleman, and I'll put his channel right here, but I call him Unc, and it's something like Uncle Shaves, but I'll put him right here. He was just commenting yesterday that, hey, this is the best shaving soap in Australia, and it very well may be. I can't say I've tried a ton of shaving soap from Australia specifically, but this is definitely a good quality shaving soap, I would agree. So definitely a promising soap. Do I wish it was less expensive? You bet. I always do, but I would say at least I don't have buyer's remorse because this is a unique scent and the soap itself is good quality, so it's a hit for me. Now, that doesn't mean it will be for you, so keep that in mind. But the Blackland TI here, phenomenal razor. The more I use the Blackland offerings, the more I like them. Whether it be the Vector, Blackbird, Saber, they're all really, really fine razors. The only one that I was just okay with was the Dart, which I don't think they make anymore. Now, I haven't tried the Traderi. I did own original version. I would like to try one of those, but haven't tried it. All right. Wow, that's an excellent, excellent job on that side. TI razor feels fantastic. The stainless does too. This one, you can definitely feel that weight difference when you use them side by side. I think I feel more blade and efficiency on the TI, and it could be just the weight. It could be just the. It could be that the stainless here is, you know, a good deal heavier, and because of that heft, you know, it's sort of changing what I'm feeling in terms of blade. But the TI just feels slightly more efficient to me, and I could be completely wrong on that, but that's what I'm feeling using them side by side. So that doesn't mean it's better or worse. That's just what I'm feeling. If I could only pick one and budget was no option, so in other words, if price really didn't matter, I would pick the TI for sure. It just feels a little nicer to me all around. However, the stainless at its price, which is just the normal premium price, $185, I think is a very good buy, and it is an excellent razor. Wow, that's nice and smooth. And the Persona blades that they ship with these, the Lab Blues, excellent fit in both razors. But I would say for me, if budget was no issue, I would go titanium. Both razors are exceptional and will last a lifetime. So either way you go, it's a winner in my book. All right, let me rinse. We'll come back, get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back in off cam. We did a warm water rinse to remove the soap, and then we applied our alum. There was no stain, so that was a super smooth shave. Following the alum, we did a cold water rinse and then toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to applying the Thayer's Cucumber Watermelon Magic, because it's made by, which is excellent shave today. The Blue Devil Shave Co. Lemonwood. Again, bright lemon, some earthiness to it from that wood. Really, really good stuff. I really enjoyed it. It's pricey, but it is good stuff. I really enjoyed it. The Blackland stainless and titanium. The shave came out even, but this titanium, I think I was getting a little more efficiency, or at least I thought I felt just a little more blade. It was still smooth though. So if I had to pick only one and budget was no option, I would pick the TI. It's just, it feels a little more efficient while being smooth. Both are winners though. I think either one of these great razors. I really enjoyed that. Persona Lab Blue, the blade. We're gonna finish it out today with Stirling Lemon Chill. I forgot. This is a glacial lemon chill, so there'll be some good cooling in here. And I hope you all have a great Saturday. Thanks so much as always for joining us. We really appreciate it. Until next time, I've been your host CDB. I'm reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.